So we developed this one broadcast tape called Wandering Soul, or since we were Beatles fanatics, we occasionally just called it Rubber Soul in those days, which was something that you would play from a helicopter at night in the middle of a sheet lightning storm when the helicopter was so high up that you couldn't hear the rotor blades. But there would be something right out of a Boris Karloff movie with all these screams and screeches of dead souls of soldiers who had been abandoned on the battlefield without proper burial ceremonies, and now they were, and now it was their fate to sort of go wandering through oblivion because of the misfortunes of the war. And wouldn't it have been nicer if they had not died on the battlefield and instead had worked together to reconcile with South Vietnam, so to speak?
Yeah,
so that message got sort of snuck in there towards the end. And we would go up, as I said, at night with this thing, and it was pretty spooky, I have to say that. We worked it up in the laboratories of JustPow, the Joint U.S. Public Affairs Office in Saigon, which was sort of the joint State Department, CIA agency, and military super headquarters down there. And a lot of people didn't even know JustPow existed. But that was sort of the super brain headquarters down there, you might say. And we worked it up in the labs there, and people were saying, what the hell are you doing making all this crazy noises and chains rattling and people screaming and moaning and stuff like this in Vietnamese? And I said, just trust me, you know. So that was the result of Wandering Soul, and we would occasionally have people come away from their units or surrender on the battlefield, and when we were asking them later on what made you decide to come over, well, it wasn't any of that stupid Allied propaganda, certainly, but I heard some of my old friends up there, you know, in the night, and that was it.